the second half of this scheduled 12-round contest. Hector Macho Camacho in the more expressive front. And Roberto Duran, the legendary Hands of Stone, in the white trunk with the red trim, and maybe finding some old magic tonight.
Looks good. I have a Duran 58-56 over Camacho. I wonder if he can keep up that pace for another 6 rounds.
Well, if so, then he's done the right thing by grabbing a lead while he would be fresh. The most astonishing example of Duran coming from behind was against Iran Barkley, a much younger fighter. Duran was behind badly after 8, won the last 4 rounds, including a knockdown, and came on strong against the younger fighter.
And Roberto Duran's old opponent, Iran Barkley, is here, looking very much the heavyweight.
That's right. So Leonard is here, Barkley is here. It's like Roberto Duran reunion tonight.
Yep.
And he's landing a good right hand against Camacho. Boy, if you just let Duran be close in a fight, think he's in it, he'll do very well.
Yeah.
Camacho has certainly fought with more intensity, flair, and popularity than in the past.
But not busy enough. He's not using the talents he has. He's not using his legs to make Duran come to him, pop him, move away, and then set him up with the straight left. But he's trying to slug. This could have been a 10-foot ring the way they're going at it.
He seems to be trying to prove the same point that Sugar Ray Leonard did against Duran in their first fight, that he could stand and slug. Leonard learned from that and did not do that anymore in the 2 subsequent fights. Well, crowd's starting to get a bit anxious.
Duran dropping his left all the way down.
The style of this fight has slowed here. Boy, they're being pretty gritty on the inside, although not much power in them at all.
Not the old Duran would have been trying to break the rib.
This Duran is just trying to break onto the scorecard.
Duran was breathing pretty hard when he went to his corner before this round.
And now outside here. Gets to Duran with that. Good finish to the round for Hector Macho Camacho. 5 rounds to go.
Roberto. ¿Cómo empezó a pelear? Él te quiere jugar la distancia. Contigo, Roberto. Tenemos que pelear. ¿Ok? Está bien. No estamos en condiciones, coño. ¿Todo bien? Más presión.
Camacho doing what his corner wants now, Tony.
Got to use that right jab. Got to keep Duran at the end of your punches. More flurries, be more busy. Jesse Reed, his trainer, wants him to be flamboyant, but be effective. Got to score punches with the jab. Don't try and slug with Duran.
You look great. Keep it up. Don't get lazy. Use your jab and keep pumping.
Second time.
The Jesse Reed slapped 5 with Camacho as he came to the corner after it. One thing, if the crowd does not like this fight, Camacho is doing well.
Yeah.
And the crowd did not enjoy what it saw last round. Camacho on the outside. Jesse Reed would be happy if he just used 2/3 of this round.
Oh, yeah. What's surprising me is I know Duran worried about tracking down Camacho, and Camacho basically said, here I am. I'm not going anywhere. Duran, who built up a nice lead, he's got to be busier.
Do you sense the style changing now with Camacho, perhaps permanently here?
I think it's going back to Camacho. I gave Camacho the last round. He can control this by just not really dancing and running, just using his legs to make Duran come toward him like this, but he has to pop him like that.
Exactly what he needed to do. difference in that one, though, is Pazienza moved a lot on the outside.
Good right by Duran. He caught him solidly.
Camacho is in too close. Duran can play.
Duran trying to come under as Camacho bends over.
Duran straying a little bit low. Good right hand upstairs. Camacho lands as Duran came in with his head.
Surprised both guys aren't bleeding the way their heads are almost clashing.
How did their heads not collide with the angles they've been on? Now Camacho doing what he needs on the outside, peppering and turning Duran, making Duran use those legs.
Good round for Camacho. Finally using his strategy. He is a master boxer if he would just use it.
Well, he probably felt he should prove something to Duran early. And then at any time he could turn it to this, which he can. Camacho straying low on that shot. He wanted to go upstairs with it. Well, Duran's faithful, starting to heat up. Although he hasn't really given them anything to be gleeful about here in round 8.
Camacho still controlling the round. And then Camacho heard those chants that Duran wants to silence him.
Well, Hector Camacho turning the tide. Nice action there by Camacho. 2, and he holds.
Good shot to the belly.
4 rounds to go.
Roberto, se siente fuera todavía. Entonces, estamos perdiendo la pelea, Roberto, y tenemos que empezar a pelear. Ok, tú estás preparado para 15 asaltos, Roberto. Entonces, métele mano, no te robar la iniciativa. Este vez no la iniciativa, ¿no?
Vintage Camacho outside. Duran answers.
Right down the pike. Hit him, but didn't really stagger him. He's taken a lot of punches from Duran all night.
This is the only problem with being 45. That's nice, but where's the follow?
Where's the left hook to the ribs? That's buried in the memory of 45-year-old Roberto Duran.
Duran certainly showing.
And here's Camacho bending down. Duran got him just above the belt line.
You are not suggesting or implying, I hope, that Roberto Duran was straight up.
Roberto Duran? I think that's why Camacho bent down.
Roberto Duran with a thumb? No. He's probably gotten away with more than anybody because of the way he can do it subtly. So we've got 4 rounds to go, which has been an intriguing battle.
I'm enjoying it, David. It's interesting just watching the chess match going on.
Well, we've seen a much sharper Duran, say, than against Pazienza, which was woeful. Against Sugar Ray Leonard in the 3rd fight, that was woeful. He's better in this performance than he was in both of those.
Yeah. Still coming forward. Camacho should be, again, using the legs a little bit.
Now Duran is trying to buy a little time, tying Camacho up. Camacho said he needs to counter in that situation. Well, if Camacho keeps staying close, he'll give Duran an opportunity to steal this.
Yeah.
There's the speed of Camacho on the inside, and he's tighter with his hands on the inside than he was earlier.
And he backed away so he could reset himself, and so Duran could come forward him.
The speed is the one element separating these 2 fighters. They've both been in some good situations. The 11-year difference is one thing, but it's the speed of Camacho when he uses it that sets the table.
Camacho dictating pace right now. He's controlling the distance between them with his jab. Duran has to take a step back, and he gets popped when he starts to come forward.
Camacho on the outside, trying to use the angles. Duran needs Camacho to commit before he lands, and Hector Camacho turning it into a clinic in round 9.
Using that right jab, using his when he doesn't want to. And most of all, staying off the ropes.
If Hector Camacho turns it into a 20-foot ring, it'll be a 40-foot ring for Roberto Duran. It's too much ground to cover. Duran needs Camacho to stop and be right in front of him. And we are seeing Duran finally begin to show his age here.
Seems like Duran is best suited for a senior division where it's only 5 or 6 rounds to a fight. Because his gas tank is never that full now because of his age.
Hey, he looks good for 45, but once you get past that, the age has to be dealt with.
Su derecha le trabajó Roberto.
Él está sangrando, porque tiene sangre. No, respira fuerte. Respira fuerte. Dale agua, dale agua, dale agua.
Su derecha trabaja cuando tú quieres.
Roberto, el problema es que tú le estás ayudando ya a la iniciativa, Roberto. ¿Cumpliste? Tú estás bien. Tú peleas por 15 rounds, Roberto. Trabajamos duro, acuérdate. Entonces, vamos a meterle mano. Vamos a perder la pelea y tenemos que meterle mano. ¿Ok? Faltan 3 asaltos todavía.
Tira a tu derecha, no lo estés viendo,
Vamos,
Roberto.
Dios mío, grande, Dios es grande, Roberto. Rollo grande. Yo también para su izquierda, no para la derecha, que está viendo la izquierda.
Camacho controlling the distance. Here's with
Good
Duran.
shot there, but not enough of those for Duran.
No, Camacho trying to